Hello, everyone out there. This is your host, B-Lo of the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now with Miko the Goddess.
Miko the Goddess is in the house.
That's what's up. We're Rated R.
Rated R is in the building.
We'd like to thank you all for watching our YouTube. Please subscribe and also hit the bell. And also follow us on Instagram, HGP_. The time is now.
Everybody who runs for office, better schools, safer streets, economic development. Have you ever seen it?
No, I see the same potholes.
On the nine. Going to the bar, it's right there. It's been there since we was wheeling bikes and right by that Wendy's and that White Castles over there.
Yeah,
dude, it's sick.
Yeah.
The Hourglass Podcast. The time is now.
Hello, hello, hello. This is the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. And I got the crew with me, Dub Boo.
Dub Boo in the house.
What up, Dub? What up, Dub? I got the R with me.
In the building.
All right, then what's going on? And I'm B-Lo, the host over here. All right, and we live here from the Jeffery Coleman fundraiser here. He's going for the Illinois State Representative for the 29th District. He's in the running for that. And we got him right here.
There we go.
Himself in the flesh.
Yeah, it's me.
There we go. There we go. So how you doing today, Mr. Coleman?
Oh well, man. How you doing?
All right, then doing great right here. This is your event now. This is your event. We here live.
And I appreciate you,
I know.
No, listen. The hour, man. You guys are the greatest. I also want to spread a special shout out to the Quarry's ownership over there in the corner right there. Who?
All right now.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to them in the corner right there. Shout out.
Yeah, wings out fire. Let's give it up for them.
The wings are fire.
Swiss game.
Come on, man. 5-star wing. 5-star. You want a 5-star wing? Come to Quarry.
There we go.
Definitely. And I want to start off with Mr. Coleman. Now, what side of town are you from?
First of all, I respect the respect. My name is Jeff.
Oh, Jeff, you get it? Okay, now, Jeff. That's the only word that back, Jeff. All right, now, we won't be formal now here, Jeff.
All right, Jeffery Coleman, man.
Jeff. All right, now, get up the people.
I went to Percival Levon Julian.
All right.
I grew up, I was actually 78th and Bishop, and we moved to 83rd and Ada, then we moved to the Wild Hunters, 128th and Morgan.
You in the hood.
Two Southsiders
Come
up
on,
here.
man. Everybody Southside.
Southsiders up here.
I
got a Roseland and we had over there.
Yeah.
Go to Washington Heights.
I still travel though. I
Watch
can go
the
over there too.
Oh, since you pretty much from the hood, you almost named two of the places you name. I'm like 2 blocks down.
Yeah. I went to St. Sabina. My sister graduated from St. Sabina.
I lived on 78th and Ada. That's like right behind.
Yeah. You would lived over there when the White Castle was on the other side of the street.
The other side of the street. There you go. There you go. So you know.
Y'all want to do this by yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard. I got to look at everybody at the same time.
Yeah. I mean,
2
really,
blocks down.
So naming the areas and where you came from, like, how did you get into wanting to be heard?
Well, so I was forced into this political game by my hero, my mentors, my dad.
Okay.
And I remember when Harold Washington, and it might be some harsh words, we can be frank with each other, right?
Yes, definitely.
I think Harold Washington was murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will agree with you. A lot of people want to.
It was just going too great. He was just a master of politics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one day, I'm not gonna say no names. They met some influential people. Met with my dad. My dad always put me in a place where I didn't feel like a little boy. He included me.
Okay.
And shortly after that, he was like, Jeff, by the way, you're a Republican. I was like, huh? Then he was like, this is why. So then I started fighting it like everybody else fights. Like, Republicans, evil. But I still have the same congressman I had since high school.
Right.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
Our communities don't change. The people don't change who control change in community. The only thing that hurts us is our non-involvement in politics. And it's like, I hate when people say, I'm not involved in politics. Yes, you are.
Yes, you
You're
are.
a piece of it. You have a property ownership in it. We have to boost each other's political IQ, non-emotionally. I get the same potholes on 78th in Stony you had since 1969.
They keep filling them in with asphalt.
You know, but you go around it.
Yeah.
You already know.
Program to go around it.
Under the viaduct, you got to go around that
Yeah.
pothole. That pothole been there since Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually right.
It's not emotional, and you have to boost your. Most people argue because they don't know. That's why they say don't argue with fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's time for us to really argue because our kids' futures are at stake.
Yeah.
It ain't Republican, it ain't Democrat. It's right and wrong. You got cats out here.
Absolutely.
And nothing against anybody. Listen, if you was born a guy, you decide you ain't a guy no more, God bless you.
Oh yeah,
Right.
oh yeah,
Right.
definitely.
But you're not gonna force your will on me.
Exactly.
Just as long as your interests don't conflict with mine, you can do whatever you want to do.
Right. Right.
But you're not gonna teach my third grader how to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just not.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Or what sex to be?
Or what's sex to me?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't want to get off in those
Right.
weeds because I'm gonna have people like he's this that. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
Jeffrey Coleman. Period.
You speaking the real though.
I've
You speaking
been
the
there.
real.
Yes.
That's what we
Yes.
need to hear
Right.
Yes.
from individuals who want to ask honorably and humbly for people's votes.
Yeah.
It ain't about Republican or Democrat. If you look what's happening. We busting immigrants in. And I love immigrants. I love them.
Right.
But be it citizens. What about us?
Yeah.
We've been here.
People
Literally.
don't talk about the jobs too. Like, what about the jobs? How they gonna make a living for themselves?
First of all, they come into our communities. Period.
Yeah.
Sanctuary state. Okay. That's a slap in the face. Then you got people busing people in. That's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Now you got this Safety Act that.
Oh yeah.
I
We
already
gonna
know.
get into
That's
that.
like we get into that a little bit,
We
man.
gonna kick into that.
Hey,
We got it.
We got
Skip it.
it.
We got it. We got it, Jeff. We got it, Jeff. That's that double whiskey now.
Man, it's wicked, man. It's an agenda, and we have to fix it.
Right.
But you can't fix it if you can't involve people in the voting process. There's so many people that don't vote
Yes.
because it doesn't work for them.
Right.
And then you have a party who's manipulating. Then you have a party who can't communicate.
Yes.
And then you got propaganda that scares you from even talking to the party. Remember, it was only one phone company,
Illinois Bells.
Like Bell.
Ma Bell. There was a monopoly, right?
Yeah. Yes.
They didn't give you no discounted rates.
Nah.
You could be on the phone like, you know, I owe my book. We should approach politics just like that. Listen,
Yeah.
the Bears just won the first game, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He did.
If they had lost this game, in the next game,
Oh yeah. Coach would be in trouble.
Hot seat.
people will be like, let's get rid of the coach.
Yeah.
Man, we got
You turning the back.
officials that are 139 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, need some fresh blood in there too.
About 2 and 2.
How you think? How do you think you're gonna get change if you keep doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Then they scare you with, man, you voted for Trump. Man, Trump is so far.
Yeah.
First of all, shut up. How about that?
Yeah.
How about
The
stop being so
GOP is
damn
bigger than
stupid?
that. GOP
Yeah.
is bigger than that.
No, it's not. I don't want you to become a Republican.
Understandable.
I'm not making you choose what it is. Just see what it is.
Right.
You assess everything. Use your intellect. Use your street knowledge. You don't
Yeah.
go to a car dealership. You want a car? Do you go to one car dealership all the time, or do you shop around?
Shop around.
Definitely got to shop around now.
That's-
Research.
Get that
And that's
best
why
car.
we can't hold our elected officials accountable because they don't fear their job. That's because we don't make them,
Fear.
because we don't ask the questions. We don't learn. First of all, violence can't be handled by elected officials. I don't care what party you're in.
Right.
Families, your cousins, your aunties, community. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah, I'm at a family reunion, and I got cousins on one side of town that's out. So I was like, if y'all don't, I'll kill all you.
Right.
How about that? You better eat that potato salad and leave that garbage alone.
Right.
We got to go back to the big mamas. We got to go back to the community. Remember the police used to walk the beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they on a bike now.
No, and they're going fast.
They're going fast, right.
They're going past you, though.
They ain't a bike in Inglewood.
Nah.
They downtown like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They on the beach.
Yeah,
Catch 'em on the beach.
Paddy wagon there, no.
We got to fix it, man.
Yeah, you're right.
How far left you going to go or how far right you going to go?
Right.
Look, I just want to get right into it about the school system. Do you think there's an equal playing field, or do you think it's something that can be done to help the youth at this point?
Actually, to be honest with you, I don't think we've seen a remnants of school systems of yesteryear. When teachers really dedicated themselves, I'm talking about generations, and people go back to their high schools to greet their teachers as retiring, and these people committed their lives. We have been so disrespectful to teachers, and made an element that's uncomfortable for those who really want to help. So basically what we have is overpaid babysitters. Our kids are performing at the lowest level.
Yeah.
So think about it. You got preteens or 17-year-olds that are reading at third grade level. What hope do they have? They're going to be released right in our community. But they are us.
Yeah. They got that No Left Behind Act they passed too. It's like
No
no
left-
child left behind.
Now they ain't got a bond. If I was a crook, this would be the greatest
It's a
place to
perfect
live.
time, yeah.
This is insane. So individuals have to basically wake up, get the emotions out of the way, and see exactly what's happening, because it's not legislation, it's an agenda. I don't know what it is, but I can smell it. I see a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck. It's a duck.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. Now we want to get into, like you brought up, the crooks and everything like that. So we want to get into that Safety Act, the Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity Act.
So let's give the listening audience the ability to research for themselves.
Okay.
But it's diabolical.
So, well, they say it's the SAFE Act, right?
Safety Act.
Well, safety is nothing safe about this act.
Listen to me. There are some points, and our community is going to be the most affected by it.
Right.
But I respect law enforcement. You can't underfund them. You underfund them, then you put a law into effect that further, it's going to be law enforcement, correction officers that are fleeing early retirement. Who are you going to call?
Right.
Then law-abiding citizens who want to arm themselves and protect their families are under scrutiny. First of all, I never met a crook that registered a gun. So laws don't affect crooks; they affect us.
Right.
Everyday
That's a good
citizens.
That's one thing they're not going to do is do research. And when they put these laws into effect, like it's more than just the face value of what they say it is. You have to kind of know, like, you take care of it the best way you can. All right, you do that, then here you are on the ban. Now you subjected to, a one area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking what's already been happening is taking that and magnifying it right in front of our eyes.
But we have to take responsibility because now we are getting to the age, I know I am, to
I can still do a backflip. But
Okay,
I'm
okay.
still good.
Right on his head.
I bet you $25 we can go outside. You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, no, probably it's wet. It's wet right
Okay,
now.
I know it. Okay. All right. All right. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we have to really take control of our communities and take full responsibility of our own actions, and then process it, and then say, okay, what do we? Everybody who runs for office, better schools, safer streets, economic development. Have you ever seen it?
No, I see the same potholes.
You go on to the Vita. It's right there. It's been there since we was Willie and Bikes and right by that Wendy's and that White Castle's over there.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what, when you say agenda,
It's an agenda, but it's
that's what
always been one.
I feel that too.
Yes.
You know?
And I'm not a real, can I just to be real, man? I'm not running against anybody. They were like, man, you run against, yeah, I know, brother. You're my brother. I don't got no problem with him.
Right.
I'm not running against him. I'm running for this district.
Right.
How about that?
The 29th district.
29th district.
Specific, man.
So
There you
let me
go.
be more specific.
Okay.
It goes from Dalton, Argyle Gardens,
Right.
Thornton, Glenwood, Ford Heights, goes all the way to Peatone, Beecher. You know what I mean?
Right.
You south now.
No, listen. I got brothers and sisters in Peatone. Shout out to Judy Ogala.
Okay.
And,
Shout out.
And Will County cats that really support me. Shout out to Tim DeYoung, who is the Thornton Township Republican Committeeman.
All right,
Hey,
shout out. Timmy,
to I just saw my sister from another mister, Monet Wilson Forte, who was an older woman for Calumet City.
Okay.
Right now.
And my lady Carmen Anderson. They got the matching T-shirts on.
Yeah, I see.
I thought that was her at first. When I looked at it. So the question is, what exactly is your plan? I know you probably have a lot to say about it, whatever. But
It's quite simple.
Give us the simple.
I just want to get in the boat, see how many holes is in it.
All right.
Because it's definitely holes in the boat.
Yeah.
I can't tell you I can fix it. It's been messed up for years.
For years, I get it.
And we keep electing the same people to keep the same mess.
Same patches they're trying to put on.
And I'm not saying I won't operate. I'm gonna operate just like we operate on the street. You make allies.
Definitely.
You find a goal. You accomplish it. But it's holes in the boat.
Right.
I want to see how many holes I can patch.
Right.
Okay, understand. Now I have a question now. What has been like your most challenging moment in politics that you have faced? Have you faced
Educating black people
Okay.
and having them get past emotions.
That's big.
That's the sickest thing, and that's how they keep us in our dead step. We're not getting any better, and I blame the Republican Party for a lot of that because they just don't know how to communicate. If they knew how to communicate better, then you give people options, not emotional options, intelligent options.
Okay.
So my father used to always say, one party don't want us, the other party don't need us.
That's deep.
You got to boost your political IQ. If you want to get some bread or opportunity, you can't ask too many people too many times to give it to you. They don't. Period.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know. Democrats have been, it's like something that has been embedded in you. You've been around it for so long, and you might not know nothing about it, but we black. This is what you vote. This is what you vote. You do Democrat.
That could be furthest from the truth. We started off Republican. We can get off to a whole thing. Then be like, then people say, Jeff, the Republican Party. Then they changed. And, listen, if somebody got it, somebody that don't. Let's learn how to get it.
There it is. There it is.
Can you dig it?
I can dig it. I can dig it.
I knew that you could.
Dig it. So you did you pick out the landmark to run?
No,
or was it
the Republican Party called me and was like, Jeff, we want you to run. I was like, I'm in. We need to get some signatures right quick.
Because I'm always curious, like, how does that work? Like,
See, I got slated
okay.
through the help of gentlemen like that man over there. It was like, so I always been on the other side of the fence, making the kings.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been on this side of the fence, but it's necessary. I talked to my concierge, which is my dad, my lady, and my boss, political boss right there.
Yes.
Okay.
And
For them to pick you, they have to have saw something in you.
I've been doing it for years.
Well, a whole lot of people been doing it for years. We just said that.
I've been doing it right.
There you go.
That's the right answer.
Keywords, right.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Can you definitely tell us, or the people out there, like something they might not know about you?
Yeah, think about it a little bit.
I love the Harold's Chicken number 35 on 127 but I don't go there no more because the ownership changed.
Understand. Shout out to Harold's.
Dillinger's in Calumet Park. I got my picture in there. I'm the reason they got a grill to get the turkey burgers on. That a lot of people don't know that.
The turkey burgers are good.
That's some history.
Yeah,
That's history now.
No, that's famous.
history.
They called it the famous turkey burger. I'm the reason for that.
Oh, diligence.
I started the Barbershop Network News Association back in 2003, and I started that because I respect the lane that barbers and stylists have in our community. It's a community staples. That's where the information flows. So I started Barbershop Network News, and I was bringing Republicans, Libertarians, Democrats into barbershops doing impromptu Q&A. Mm-hmm. It's grown to over 3,000 barbershops in my network, barbers and stylists, and it works. They don't want us to communicate, bro. Communication, when people say communication is key,
It's key.
that's why they want to keep you in the dark with propaganda.
Yes.
Everybody's conservative. Okay, raise your hand. You own a gun?
I almost definitely do. Protect myself.
You own a gun?
Yes, I do.
You own a gun?
I got a bet.
Okay. Okay, I got it. So most blacks are conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We go to church, fundamental, conservative.
Right.
Same thing.
They don't want you to communicate with somebody
Outside of that circle.
Why would your oppressor? So you buy weed from a guy. He don't want you to talk to the dude that got the best weed, the better weed, at a cheaper price.
Now, you know we got dispensary now. You know that. He ain't got to talk to the guy. No.
Tyrone still giving you your.
Oh, he's still getting in. Right. All right.
Yeah, so that's just a scenario. Not just be clear. I don't smoke weed.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
But
Get that out there.
I'm just saying. But yeah, you have to. We have to stop belittling our worth. We have a net and gross. We don't capitalize on them because we got the puppeteers that control union, jobs. I gotta vote this way. I got a job. But we got to get better. But we got to start with the youth.
Yeah.
Because the older people, and then they bred the next generation of.
Right.
Yes. True. Yes, it's a pass down.
We can't pass it down no more. It's getting dangerous out here.
Definitely, it definitely is. And we want to thank you for coming on to the Hourglass podcast.
And I want to thank you guys, man. Yeah. You guys are a blessing to me. And I want to send a special shout out to my cousin, Officer Hill.
Officer Hill.
All right.
Who put all this thing together, you know.
There we go.
He's also my bodyguard. You know, that's my cousin. I've been knowing him all his life. And he still owe me $45. I ain't going to bring that up. I'm not going to bring that up.
I don't know, man.
1945.
Hey, he got
92.
Yeah, he got
45.
What's the interest on that?
Yeah.
Inflation done went up now.
Oh, yeah. We hurting out here, man.
Oh, yeah. One of the best out here. One of the best out here.
Yeah. I appreciate you, brothers. And another shout out to the Quarry. Come on, y'all.
There we go, man.
There we go. Angela, Big Rick over there. All right,
There we go.
Yeah.
Definitely. Can you tell them how to follow you, how they can get in contact with you? You have any social media out there?
Yeah. Call Edmund.
Call Mr. Edmund. He get you right on through. He get you right on through.
You call Edmund, he'll be like, there go Jeff right there.
There you go, call him.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a pleasure talking to you because I've never talked to someone who's been so frank and so down to earth and so much of my style where I would be interested in just talking. You know, a lot of times people get cut short off because you hear the same things over and over again, like you said, and nothing's changed, and they've been there for so long, and why? You know, so I mean, I appreciate you coming with the real, and you know,
I appreciate that too.
coming from down the street from me. You know, it's that close that makes it feel better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate that too.
You definitely have the aura of the new generation.
But
Definitely.
I'm an
Feel
old
it.
guy. But
And we definitely got to get classy image a part of that network now.
Okay, classy image is the network. How about that?
All right.
In closing, to add to what you just said, that's why I don't have words like new, choice. The time is now. You know what I mean? It's a new. They use all that verbiage.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me, it's like, Jeff, I don't think Flip the Script is going to resonate downstate. That's downstate. That's like, we get it.
Yeah.
That's the part of the that's part of the communication
Yes.
gap.
Yes.
Understand what I'm saying? It's time we flip the script.
Yeah.
You see it. We got it right there. It's time. The time is now.
Come on, man. We can't keep doing the same
Same
thing.
thing over and over again.
I promise you. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's right. Oh, drop the mic. Let's give it up.
And that has been our show, the Hourglass Podcast. B-Lo, Dub, Boo, and the R, and Jeffrey Coleman.
Yeah, drop the mic, baby.
Drop the mic on it.
Oh, man.
Drop it on there. Give him the applause. Give him the applause.
Definitely appreciate it.
Oh, man, we appreciate all you guys for having us here today. You know, it's been
A great day.
a pleasure. Great day. And the Bears won.
And the Bears won. Yeah.
Bob came through and
1-0.
Bob, Mr. Ferretti came on through, got it. All right, now.
Yes.
Cook County Board President got it going
special
on.
guest that came through for us.
Illinois representative. There you go. That's it. That's how it's been our
1-0
show.
Get our cameraman.
1-0 I think we in first place.
Give a cameraman a blessing. Give
Cameraman, there you go.
Cameraman.
All right, now. Shout out to A. Carter Productions
yeah,
right there.
Carter Productions
All right.
on
There
the
you go.
one. You
There
know,
you go.
couldn't do it without you, baby.
All right, now.